Welcome to the Reconnection Club podcast, the show that helps parents heal troubled relationships with their adult sons and daughters. I'm your host, psychotherapist Tina Gilbertson. Each week, I'll offer you compassion, clarity, and personal development tips designed to help you reconnect, not only with your child, but with yourself. Now let's get started. If there's one piece of advice I hear myself giving to heartbroken parents over and over again, it's this. Please don't race to reconnect with your estranged adult child. That's very counterintuitive, I know. But in most parent-adult-child estrangements, there's usually a history to unpack, sort through, and understand with compassion. Often, healing is needed before reconnection can stick. I've talked about healing many times in various places, but make sure you've heard episodes 95, The Deep Pain of the Rejected Parent, and 111, Why Do I Have to Heal First? And you can find those at reconnectionclub.com/95 and /111. Reconnecting after estrangement is nothing like a 100-yard dash. I think of it as being more like an egg and spoon race, where you have to carry an unbroken egg on a spoon for some distance and cross the finish line without dropping and breaking it. In an egg and spoon race, there's no point in being quick to cross the finish line if your egg is broken, because you can't win with a broken egg. During the race, the faster you try to go and the more you focus on getting to the finish line, the more likely the egg is to roll off your spoon while you're not paying attention. That's why it's rarely the fastest runner who wins an egg and spoon race. The winner, instead, is the one who takes time to find a smooth and steady stride. They may lag behind in the beginning, but as speedier competitors drop their eggs, these slow and steady types soon emerge as potential winners. I notice the same phenomenon inside the Reconnection Club. Some parents who join immediately want to send an apology to their silent adult child, despite having little to no clarity on the issues that led to the cutoff. They might know the what, but they don't quite know the why, let alone how to address it. It's certainly possible for an early apology to win your child's heart, but from what I've seen, early apologies tend to be premature. They're often met with silence and sometimes even anger, which leaves the parent feeling even more scared and hopeless than before. So I encourage you to think of reconnection as an egg and spoon race, where the greater the speed, the poorer the chances of success. Try to set a slow and careful pace from the very beginning. Take time to orient yourself to the course ahead of you. Always feel the ground beneath your feet. Never lunge or lurch forward. Make each step conscious and precise. Focus on the process of reconnection, not the outcome. As you find your smoothest stride, then you can look for the finish line. I love this analogy because it underlines that crossing the finish line of reconciliation is not the goal. The goal is to carry something precious to and over the finish line. Arriving there empty-handed is not a win. Now, at this point, you're probably asking, in this analogy, what does the egg represent? And the answer may be different for different people. I think of the egg as being whatever it is you need as a person to support a new and better parent-child relationship. It may be a sense of calm or purpose or self-efficacy. It could be a greater capacity for trust or healthy self-esteem. It might be compassion for the child you once were and the child you now have. Maybe it's all of that and more. Whatever it is, it will likely take effort and care to gather it up and carry it over the reconnection finish line. And it also takes time. My best ideas to help you slow down, trust the process, and use your time wisely are contained in my book, Reconnecting with Your Estranged Adult Child, and also in my roadmap to reconnection. Listen and re-listen to episodes 97 through 99, And remember that if you concentrate on equipping yourself with knowledge, self-compassion, and steady progress in your own healing, then before you know it, true reconnection will be right in front of you. Until next time, remember that you are a loving, lovable, and still growing human being. So please take good care of yourself. Bye for now. If you've enjoyed this episode of the Reconnection Club podcast, I invite you to check out reconnectionclub.com. The Reconnection Club is for parents at any stage of estrangement from their adult, child, or children. So whether you've just realized there's trouble between you, you've been living with estrangement for years, or you're newly reconciled but still walking on eggshells, the Reconnection Club is your essential resource for information, support, and continued personal growth. With our courses and workshops, expert interviews, monthly Q&A calls, and a friendly, active community, the Reconnection Club is a wonderful place to be for anyone suffering the pain of estrangement from an adult, child, or children. So check it out at reconnectionclub.com.